Kaiser missed wildly. Ricochet with a right hand. And Vinci, Ricochet, there goes Vinci. Now Ricochet perhaps has an opportunity. Gunther though. Leg right to the back of the neck. How did that man get his leg up that high to strike Ricochet in the back of the neck?
Gunther is a fighting machine. He's got himself in shape. He's never been better.
Went for a tag! And Imperium made sure McIntyre and Sheamus weren't there. And Ricochet.
The teamwork of Imperium is incredible, and this could be it.
Ricochet though.
Oh,
what
wow!
a counter!
What a move!
Shoulders down and a kick out. Ricochet somehow is still in this match. Just so blown away by the courageous military members. We got a chance to meet today. Meanwhile, Sheamus, during the commercial break, made a tag and came into this match, and he is on fire. The Celtic Warrior taking it to Imperium.
Sheamus just loves to fight, doesn't he?
Oh, he does, and he is quietly, John, built a Hall of Fame career. You, of course, a Hall of Famer. Would you say Sheamus has the credentials to one day be in the Hall of Fame?
First ballot, absolutely no doubt. In the legacy of Daniel O'Mahony, of Fit Finlay, of some terrific Irish wrestlers, and just as tough as any of them.
The 10 beats of the battering by Sheamus. Former world champion, King of the Ring, Royal Rumble winner, Money in the Bank winner. Oh, and Gunther. And what a battle these two have had. Cover and a kick out. Could be the beginning of the end for McIntyre.
Kaiser,
no backdrop.
Kaiser taking too much time.
Oh, and ran into a right hand.
Good night.
Ricochet flies.
I told you he reminded me of me.
You'd need a ramp to be able to do that. And then a forklift to lift you up.
And a bunch of people to catch me.
Double team coming from McIntyre and Sheamus. Claymore and a brogue.
Goodbye, Kaiser.
And here comes Ricochet. Paying tribute to the troops.